Hello YouTube, my name is Mel from Mel's Paper Makes. I'm a 25-year-old cash stuffer and budgeter here on YouTube, and I do cash stuffing so that I can get a good financial relationship with money, build good financial habits, work towards my financial goals. Like one is that I paid off my car loan and to contribute towards my retirement and pay down some of my student loans. And then to also enjoy the money that I do make because I feel like I do work hard for it. So that's why I kind of do this, and also just to show pay transparency and to show what I do with the money during this really interesting period of my life. And the interesting period is because I am I'm going to be starting my third week of my new job. So for my July 1 paycheck, it was used to budget for the first 3 weeks of cash stuffing, and then July 2 was supposed to be for the last week of July. And I say was because I totally forgot about a vacation payout from my old job, which this is what it's going to be. This is the one I will be budgeting. So I did get some money from my old job. It was about 52 hours, I think. And I'm just going to be going through that with y'all. And I'll have a July 3 budget for my new paycheck from my old job. So that's why it's a little bit different. This is kind of unexpected. So that's really awesome. And if you're a cash stuffing channel, please let me know. If you're a budgeting channel as well, I'd love if you comment, and I'd love to check out your channel, and I'm pretty sure others would check out your channel as well. But I'm zooming out to say that if you are interested in a budget sheet like this, I have something very similar in my description. It'll link you to a Google Drive, and in there you can find a bunch of different types of budget sheets. So you can check that out if you're interested. But this is what I'll be using for today. And for my actual paycheck itself, I have, let's zoom in just a little more, $1,693.93. So I will actually just use $1,693 for my amount because I don't want to deal with the coins. But I also wanted to put a lot of this money towards my family actually, because my parents are going through a really tough time. Oops, sorry about that. They are perfectly fine. They're all good and healthy, but they're just going through a really tough period right now, and I really don't want to get into it. But I will be giving them $1,250, and I will just take that out of here. And this is a really great reason as to showcase why I'm so intentional with my money. It's just because that I have a lot of money coming in from my vacation payout, and I'm able to just set some money aside for people that I really care about. And I don't really get affected that much. So I'm very happy to do this, but that leaves me with $443, which is still a lot of extra money. So I'm very happy with that. So we are just going to take $433 and use that for the rest of my categories. So total income from my old job for my vacation payout is $443. So I'm going to take all of that money and just kind of disperse it around everywhere. So I'm going to put some money towards buffer because along with my new job, I am moving, and I'm going to be paying 2 rents basically. I did ask my current apartment and say, hey, are you able to let me leave the lease a little early? They said no. And then with my new one, I said, hey, am I able to delay my lease start date by a little bit? And they also said no, but that's totally okay. And I'm going to be paying 2 rents, and I can cover one of them with one of my moving envelopes, and I can cover the other with my buffer envelope. But I'm putting more money in here because I don't want to have $0 in here when I take all of that money out. So 443 minus 50, I am left with $393, and I'm going into my savings next. So this is extra money. That's why I'm not putting any in my daily cash. So $393 is what I'm working with. And then for my buffer for my cash envelopes, I do need to put some money in there because I've been dipping into it without replenishing that envelope. So I just want to put some money in there and just replenish it. So I am going to put $35 in this envelope. And then I'm going to put $30 in tech as well. And I am going to say that that is good, I think. Okay, so in total, savings has $65 going into this category. So savings has 65, digital has 50, and the income was 443. So 395 minus 65, I'm left with 328. Nothing is going to go into this category, but I am going to put some money into my retirement. And you know what? I am going to put $5 into future. So this is at 70. And minus 5. So that'll be 323. 323. One of my financial goals this year is to put $4,000 towards my Roth IRA. And just to contribute to that goal for my extra money, I'm going to put $35 to it. And the reason why I chose $35, there's no real reason at all. I just went, I think I can put $35 towards it. And yeah, that's what I'm just doing. So $35 going towards my Roth IRA. And then that's retirement, 35 here. And then I am doing a zero-based budget. So I want to have no money left over. So the total should be 288. And the leftover is 288. So I'm going to put all of this money towards my short-term savings. So since I'm moving, I'm going to put some money towards that, and then put a little bit more money just in case, as a buffer, really. I think I want to pay for people's gas if they're going to be helping me. I'm going to do a majority of it by myself, but my family has so graciously offered to help me move all of the big stuff. So whatever cars they bring up, I'll just pay for their gas. And then obviously I'll get some food for everyone as well. So I'm going to put some money in there. I have $288, and I'm going to put $50 towards the $50 towards my moving envelope. My miscellaneous envelope that'll fully fund my rent payment, and then $50 towards moving expenses. But I have an extra $3, so I'm just going to put $103 towards moving. So minus 103, 185, and then I'm just going to put $20 towards my car. Really exciting. She did just hit 100,000 miles. She's an 11-year-old Toyota Corolla. I love her very, very much. She hit 100,000 miles, and she'll need to have an oil change very soon, so I'll do that 100,000 miles check and an oil change for her very soon. But I'm going to put an extra $20 towards her. And then I'm going to put the rest, $165, towards my sinking funds. So I did go to the bank, and I am going to cash stuff all of this money right now. My goodness, I totally forgot to finish out that summary for y'all. Okay, Short term is getting 288. Leftover should be 0. So this column is used for percentages. This is nothing. This is nothing. And let's find out what my percentages are. I have 11.3 going towards 11.3% going towards digital bills. $70 is 15.8. Ooh, wrong spot. 15.8. And retirement is 7.9. I almost wrote in the wrong spot again. And then 288 is 65%. So if we add everything up, there will be some rounding error. Oh, I guess not. We have 100%. So this is where most of my money is coming from. If we do everything really, 443 divided by 1693, I actually only have 26.1. Let me just write this down. 26.1 of full payout. And 73.8% is going to go towards my family. And we are going to cash stuff this now. So here is my cash. And I have $50 just in a prop bill because I'm going to keep this in the bank because this is for my buffer. We have 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 50, 20, 40, 60, 82, 50, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 350, 360, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 41, 2, and $443. Like I said, I have this $50 in prop money just to show that $50 is going into my buffer, and I'm going to set that aside right now. So this is really fun to have extra money and just do whatever I want with it. So here's all of my cash. They are not in the correct denominations, so we will have to do some switching around. Hopefully it's not too much. But we're going to start with my savings binder. We're going to put $35 into buffer, 20, 35. I have just been using this. It's been at 30 for a while, and I just haven't been doing a good job of replenishing it. And I don't know what my new normal is yet for driving, so I've been pulling from here. So I want to replenish this back up to $50. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50 for my buffer. Okay. Next is future, which is going to get a 5. Just saving up for future things within 5 years. I have a brokerage account to save up for things past 5 years, but I want to keep my focus onto this future envelope. We have 1, 200, 250, 55, 60, 65, and 270 for future. Next is tech, and this is getting 20 and 30, but I did get a new phone. I need one for work, and my company is paying me some money, like $50 a month for using a personal phone. So I bought a phone. I only paid taxes for it and Apple Care, but I am going to cancel that. And basically, I only paid taxes for my new phone. The new phone I'll get is going to be my new personal phone, and my current personal will be my work phone. But I'm going to put $30 into tech. We have 5, 6, 700, 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8, and 59. 759. And I still want to make that computer. And then the last thing in this binder is my Roth IRA, which is getting 20, 30, if it will lets me, and a 5. So $35 going towards my Roth IRA. And at the end of the month, I'll take all of this money out and put it into my account. We have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, and 245 going to my Roth IRA. And I still have one more week to contribute to this envelope. So that is it for this binder. We are now going to go into my big binder where I have Claudia's envelope. And Claudia actually just hit 100,000 miles and she'll need an oil change. So I'm gonna do both of those services and I'm gonna put $20 into her emergency fund. And when I do those services, I'm gonna pull from car maintenance and then I'll stop putting money into here and then start replenishing car maintenance. So we have 5, 6, 7, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 910, 21, 2, and 3. 923 for her emergency fund. And that is looking very, very good. So that is it for Claudia's envelope. And then I'm gonna put $103 into moving. I'm so glad I can finally use this. I think I've been saving this for like 2 years. Okay, moving is gonna get 103. So the $3 and then 20, 40, 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100. So $103 going into moving. I'm gonna fully fund the next, one of my rents. So I'm actually gonna put these $2 down and I'm gonna put 20, 40, and 50. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 8, 50 for miscellaneous. And this is my prorated rent. So I have all of my prorated rents like fully funded. So now I can actually do everything else. So, I mean, save for everything else. And I'm gonna put all of this money, $55 of it, I think 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, $55 going into moving cost. And I want to treat everyone to some food and also pay for gas. So we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 55. 155 for moving. Okay, so that is it for moving. And then we can now hop into my sinking funds. So my lamp randomly, the switch for it stopped working. There's USBs on it and they still provide power. So I know there's still power going through the whole thing, but just the switch isn't working. And I'm just gonna be getting a new lamp. I really don't wanna deal with it. So I'm gonna put $25 and just get myself a new lamp. So we have 50, 75. So 75 in apartment. I'm gonna try and get that new lamp. The next envelope is clothes, which is going to get 15, 5, 10, 15. This is where I start playing with my bills because I didn't get the right denomination. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25. 25 for clothes. And I did spend from here. I went thrifting to just get some office wear. So I pulled some money from here. Dates is going to get 30. And we saw the F1 movie. I thought it was okay. I mean, I'm a big motorsports fan. I've been watching F1 for a long time now. And it's not the best or the most accurate. Kind of at points made me really frustrated. But I thought it was a decent movie. It was probably enough to get you kind of interested in the sport. So $30 in dates. Family is going to be getting 15. Now this has 10, 25 for family. Gifts is also going to get 15. And I think this is my last 10. Oh, 10, 25 for gifts. Hobbies is going to get 10. I still have 20s. Okay. Oh, cool. I have a 10. I'll put down a 10 and grab a 20. So $40 left over in hobbies. And then the next envelope is spending. This is going to get a $20 bill. So now this has 20, 35, 6, and 37. I also did spend from here. Toiletries is going to get a 10. So now it has 10, 21, and 22 for toiletries. And I'm gonna finally put some money into buffer, and I am going to give it 2 5s. So it's gonna have $10 in total. Okay, so that is it for my sinking funds. And I'm left with another 5. And I don't know where it goes. Hold on. Hey, I've checked my sheet. I've added everything up. I have no idea where this $5 bill goes. So I'm gonna keep it off to the side. Hopefully one of y'all gets it. I have no idea where I messed up. I'm gonna go through it again later, but I have no idea where it's supposed to go. But I know where this $15 is supposed to go. That's in my tabs binder. And I'm gonna put $10 for my partner's birthday. So now they have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. $60 there, and then $5 going into holidays, and the next one is going to be Thanksgiving. So there is 10, 15, 20, 25, and $30 going into holidays. I know I counted it right, so I don't know where this 5 is supposed to go. I will just handle it outside of this video. I'll do that for now. But thank you so much for watching this video. It was really fun forgetting about this vacation payout. So I had extra money to play around with. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what my new paycheck will be. And I can't wait to budget and cash stuff that with y'all in my next few videos. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.